Anujan S talks on refinery technology, which include processes, process equipment, and also oil economics.
In this episode, we will see what is a compressor surge, and also we'll see how the instrumentation has been set up to eliminate surge in a compressor. Let us go into the concept of surge. The axial and the centrifugal compressors, they pressurize gas from a lower pressure in the upstream to a higher pressure in the downstream. And sometimes, due to some planned upsets, the discharge side pressure will go up, making the compressor impossible to push the gas forward. So, momentarily the flow comes to zero, and from the discharge side, the gas flow backwards, which will reduce the pressure on the discharge, making the flow happen in the forward direction. This concept of back and forth flow is called surge. When you try to explain the graphical way, we take the compressor performance curve, and the surge line defines the entire map into two areas. On the right of the surge line, we have the stable region of operation, and on the left, we have the unstable region. And in the unstable region, that's the surge area. If the compressor operated, it can result in high temperature, high vibration, and ultimately damage of compressor. Now you see the picture, a family of curves drawn for different RPMs of the compressor, and all the peak operating points are joined together by the surge curve or the surge line. And on the right side you have safe operation, and the left is unstable operation. Here this picture gives another representation of the surge. We have the stable region on the right and the unstable region on the left. Operator normally keeps a factor of safety to keep his operating point slightly on the safer side, so he defines an anti-surge line or a surge control line. So the operation is always restricted towards the right of this line. Due to the action of the surge, which was explained earlier, there is a change in the flow pattern, forward direction, backward direction happening in a compressor. So the thrust bearings, they become active and inactive in the reversal process, thus damaging the bearings. Now let us get into how the surge can be contained or restricted in a compressor. So for simplicity's sake, we take the surge line and the anti-surge line as straight lines here. So we have a surge line joining all the peak points and an anti-surge line towards the right. Both are straight lines. From the earlier figure, we can see that these two lines, as we shift leftward, the slope of the line changes. So the surge line defines the maximum slope of the h by q line. Now h is the head, which is a small number, q is a huge number, volume of the gas compressed. So when we take h by q, the surge line defines the maximum value of head by q. So since head is small as compared to q, we would take the reciprocal, we take q by h, and the surge line in this case defines the minimum value of head by q. So the control philosophy is to maintain a minimum flow. Very simple. How this philosophy is implemented is simple. When the compressor comes closer to the surge control line, the spillback valve, valve kept on the spillback line, that is a return line from the compressor discharge back to the section, opens up. That maintains the flow through the compressor, thus saving the equipment. But kindly note that there may be upsets in the plant. Plant upsets are permissible, but equipment failures are not acceptable. So, reiterating the control system, the anti-surge control valve or the recycle valve opens up, pushing the gas back to the compressor section and thus eliminating the surge. Now there is a word of caution. If you discharge part of the compressed gases into this section, this amounts to wastage of energy. So this will hamper with the energy conservation drive. So this exercise has to be minimized. So kindly make sure that you are not unnecessarily recycling gases with the safety of the plant in mind. So you should not be recycling when you are too far from the surge or the anti-surge points. Now see the schematic of the anti-surge control. From the compressor discharge, there has to be a cooler because compression results in temperature rise. So after the compressor discharge cooler, you take a tap off and there is an anti-surge control valve which spills back the gas back to the section, and the control action is to manipulate the flow through this spill back control valve. While implementing the control, we give the map of the compressor surge curves to the controller and also define the safe limits, thereby defining the surge control line. So it will have a table to indicate what is the safe range and how much to be recycled back to this section, and depending on the PID algorithm of the compressor, this recycling is calculated and implemented. And the last word, normally we don't keep a derivative action for the anti-surge control because the action has to be fast and derivative will slightly slow the whole exercise. Since the surge control, it comes up like anything, you have to take immediate action, and so we go only for PI controls. Just be perfectly tuned so that the controller works normally.
Before signing off, I have a few requests. If you like this video, please press the like button and also share this video with your friends so that they also can be benefited. If you have any comment on this video, please drop a line in the comment section just below this video so that I can try to incorporate in the future versions. Also do subscribe to my channel so that you get immediate notification whenever I upload similar videos in the future. Thank you.